Hey, you all, it's Abner J3 with the AJ3 Report. I'm here with another Abner's Angels interview. I'm here with Miss Sugar, known as Miss Fit. So how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, and thanks for coming on with me and tell everyone about yourself.
Well, my name is Sugar. Everyone knows me as Sugar. My real name is Jody Ann. I'm also known as Miss Fit because I am a personal trainer. I do have a really fit body, so that comes the name Miss Fit. I've been modeling for a few years now, about 5-6 years. I've been independent, get some management, but they've always been very fraudulent or very sketchy, so I decided to do the independent modeling route until, hey, you never know, somebody might pick me up that is worth being my management. It's been fun. I've learned a lot. I've done a lot of projects in Toronto mostly. I've just started to dabble in the States. This is my first time coming to Atlanta and Miami. I've been to New York, I've been to Buffalo, but I feel that coming out the south, would be a little bit more beneficial for me when it comes to my type of modeling that I do. Is there anything else you would like to know in that aspect of my past in modeling?
Oh, that should be good, and thank you. Okay, so how does it feel to be selected as one of Abner's Angels?
Well, I feel very honored that you selected me. I know it's been a while. I know in the past you did want to interview me in the past, but I took a little break from modeling when you did want to interview me, and I wanted to focus on my fitness life. So I had to make sure I was building that before I jumped right back into the modeling. And hey, sometimes it's not the time when you first meet someone, but now it's the time. So yes, I am very honored that you did select to do an interview.
I'm happy to have you finally.
Thank you.
And what inspired you to become a model?
Well, growing up, I wasn't the petite. I wasn't fat or anything, but I was never considered like the slim, small, or the tiny girl. And like I always felt that the need that the stigma shouldn't be there, where the only girls that are models are the slim ones, the skinny ones, the ones that have whatever, no waist, no whatever. And I felt like I needed to show that girl is not the only type of model, or what you consider or what everyone considers the norm isn't the norm. It shouldn't be considered the norm. It shouldn't be okay that we look at Tiffany or Brittany and Sarah as that's normal. So I felt like, you know what, I wanted to show people you don't have to look one way. You don't have to be this type just to be taking pictures or be in movies or be seen. So that's one of the reasons why I started modeling. I just wanted to show people if they can do it, I can do it. So there was a lot of naysayers, and I wanted to show the naysayers, shut up. Pretty, shut up. Just shut up and watch me.
All right, great point. And what are some of the perks working as a model?
Well, the best perks are just the people you meet. I feel like I don't really free materialistic shit comes and goes. Like I can get bags, I can get shoes, I can get clothes, but the relationships you build with people are actually what makes or breaks you. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So out of the years of doing this, I've got to build some really meaningful relationships. I've gotten to gain some really great friendships out of it as well, and that's one of the best things I've actually gotten out of the whole experience. And I feel like the sky is limitless. I probably have a lot more people to meet and a lot more friendships and relationships to build, and that's what I want to get.
Good answer. And what part of your body gets the most compliments?
Well, can I stand up for this one? Well, the body parts that get the most compliments. So my body has gone through a lot of increments because I do fitness. You'll never see me be super big. I go into increments, so I've been thicker. But a lot of times my legs, the main with me is my legs and my butt, of course. And I don't feel like I have the biggest butt in the world. It's just because I have a shape. The certain shape I have is different than, say, the girl with the fake ass over there with skinny legs. I will point it out. I have nothing against fake bodies. I want to get some titties myself. But the difference between me and someone that no, might not, is because my physique is all natural. You can tell it's all natural. I did no work on my body. I went and put in blood, sweat, and tears to get this shit. I worked hard and long to get the stuff I have, and I'm still working hard and long at it. So I for y'all that, that's what gets the most. But hey,
All right.
Misfit, gotta love it.
All right. Nice body. You tell you work out, and the guys gonna love that preview. And what have you accomplished being a model?
Well, I've gotten to do some background acting. I've some commercials for like deodorants, so those have been fun. I got to be in some little movie, behind the scene TV shows, but I never. It's like behind when you're doing the background. Sometimes you're not seeing, sometimes you're seeing, sometimes you're not. So it's just the experience I go after sometimes. I've done some cool music videos. I've done some work in Toronto with Mia Moriarty, which is now in jail, so that sucks. JRDN, who is actually coming out with some new music now. I can't wait to hear. I've gotten some opportunities to work with some artists, some new upcoming artists too. So hopefully you get to hear about them when they come out. I ain't gonna say no names because I like to make the people see, not talk and boast, because you never know. The devil's always watching. I've gotten to travel. That's the biggest thing for me. I think other than meeting people, one of the biggest things I like to do is travel. So the more opportunities that allow me to travel and see the world makes me happy. That's a big kicker for me. So
sounds good. Yeah, I love doing the background extras also too. I haven't gotten to do a commercial yet. I have did like 2 music videos. I say that more for the women, but that's big to do a commercial. And what do you think you look the sexiest in?
Okay, so what do I think I look the sexiest in? I love lingerie, as men do, as women do. I like to look sexy. I like my body. I like to see my body. I know in the era that we live in, a lot of women are biased. Some people are biased to it. They're still in the Victorian era where they feel that women should be covered up. Women should be covered up. Women should be, when they have children, women should be concealed for this purpose and that purpose and blah, blah, blah. They should be only dressed this way for certain. I feel like if clothing is expressional, you get to express yourself through your clothing. So whatever I'm feeling in the moment I'm feeling is what I'm gonna wear. I don't like over revealing, but I like to reveal. So if I have a curve, I have a shape, I want my shape to be seen because God gave it to me for that. I'm sorry, back in the day, we hardly wore clothes, man. I'm sorry. If we were living pre-vegetarian, we had no clothes. We had to cover ourselves up because we gained the sense of shame, what shame, being ashamed is, or whatever. But if we're perfect right now, all of us would be looking at each other like, yo, you're looking good today, Peter. You're looking good today, Tony. So I feel like me being able to wear something that's revealing, not crazy naked, but revealing, makes me comfortable. It might make somebody else uncomfortable, but it makes me comfortable, and it might make that person comfortable too.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I've walked outside in the clothing I'm wearing, and girls that you would think are uncomfortable with what you're wearing are actually the biggest supporters because they want to do it too, but they might feel insecure to do it. So sometimes when you are able to show yourself like this, sometimes when you're able to presume your confidence, it gives a girl or another female the confidence they need to, bam, wear that dress that you thought you couldn't wear that shirt you thought you couldn't wear, for your size, of course. I'm all about that, wear it for your size. But it makes them now feel, okay, a little bit stronger, not feeling ashamed of how they look. And that's why that's why I dress when I dress.
Oh, you're speaking facts today. Yeah, back in the day, you get home and they body might shock you. But at least you can see more now.
It's fact, look, I feel like right now, it's the only thing I have an issue with a little bit is just the young. So for our age, I might look young. I've been tall out here. Everyone thinks I'm 21, 24. I'm 32 years old. I'll say that right now. I'm not ashamed of my age. I just know black don't crack. That's why I look this good. But because of the younger age, or the younger girls, we also have to kind of protect them, because now they're living in an era where being half naked or being half dressed is okay. But then we have the men that don't know difference, right? So I also have to be aware that, yes, although I am doing what I'm doing, they're all younger girls looking at what I'm doing. And I have to make it known, like, hey, I'm not 21 years old, guys. I'm not 21, I'm not 19, I'm not 18, I'm not 17. I'm 32 years old. You know what I mean? When I was 18 and 19, I was not dressing like this. My modeling was a little bit different. You know what I mean? But I did break into the lingerie and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry for it. No, that's just me. It doesn't mean that it has to be you. All right? So just because I'm comfortable dressing this way doesn't mean you have to be. So if you dress in your jeans and your shorts and your shirt, I'd rather you be 18 and covered up than be 18 and out. So
good advice. It's time for the fun questions now. So personal questions. All right, so the first one is thongs, bikinis, boy shorts, briefs, or none?
Thongs, bikinis, boy shorts, briefs, none. Thongs hurt sometimes. I love bikinis, but they bananas. Okay, I love boy shorts. And what kind of briefs? Like the boxer briefs?
It don't matter.
I like boy shorts and boxer briefs. Like the cute, like cover the booty, your bum jiggles. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I like, okay, like sexy cool. Thongs and lingerie are sexy, but I feel like men actually like when a girl has on boxers, has on boy shorts. It's sexy. And a different type of sexy. I like that, and it's comfortable.
All right. And what are your must-haves in your pantry?
Cinnamon, Pantry, sugar, cocoa, so chocolate, pure cocoa, and honey. All natural stuff, and it's all good for the body. And I'm all chocolate, so of course cocoa has to be in there.
I see you threw sugar in there.
Of course, because I'm sugar. It has to be natural, cane sugar, not no bleached out sugar.
Okay. And have you ever met an unattractive man, but his personality eventually won you over?
Yes, I have. But we still end up just being friends. Just because, like, I'm still a stickler that I have to be 100% attracted to the person I am inside and out. I can't just be like, oh, he's a great guy, but if I'm not, I can't see myself beside you. I love taking pictures. I like being in videos. I like doing all that stuff. If the person can't be in that with me, it's really hard for me to be with that person, especially if they're not comfortable if their comfort level or their confidence level is not there. And a lot of those times when I meet men like that, they're very smart, very educated, very like cut to the T, we are friends. But then their confidence level doesn't match up to where I need it to be. So then it doesn't work out. It just ends up being friendship.
All right.
And that's okay. Because I ain't supposed to be with everybody you're with. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Ebony Goddess.
And the next one is sex or romance, which is more important for a relationship?
Sex or romance, which is more. I feel like there has to be both. There has to be an equal balance. There can't be the sex is great and the romance is dead, and it can't be like the romance is amazing and then the sex life is dead. That would suck. That would suck so bad. I'm good. I'm doing good. So that would suck really bad. I've been in a relationship like that where like sex, amazing, bomb. But then like the other half of the relationship was like the support was there and everything, but then like the romance was kind of like dwindling, like it's a teeter-totter. But the sex, for the person was like the romance. But for me, it's like that's not the romance. Like the wine and dine, going out, you know what I mean? Actually building that's romance. Romance is going outside on a date, something spontaneous is happening, walking in the rain, laughing, telling stories. That's romance, creating memories together. The sex is sex. You can have sex with anybody. Sorry. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean it's romantic. You can make sex romantic, start with a nice date, go on, do all that stuff, and then have sex. That's why there has to be balance. If there's no balance, it's just sex.
All right. Good answer. And a flat lie or a hard-hitting truth, what would you choose?
I rather the truth hit me with a punch. Hit me with a punch. That's why I have the friends I have. I don't lie to them, they don't lie to me. So they can, you interviewed Vanessa. Vanessa is literally one of my best friends in the entire world. She lives in Germany. Vanessa will never lie to me. That girl has hit me with some punches. And I've also hit her with some punches. And that's why we have the friendships we have today, and that's why we are the people we are today. Because we have the ability to tell people, hey, yo, you're either fucking up or you're doing a good job. You know what I mean? And if your friends can't tell you when you're fucking up or messing up, because if they can't tell you when you're messing up, they might not be the best friends for you, the right friends for you. Because those are the type of friends that will see you walking off a cliff and don't even tell you you're about to walk off a cliff. They just watch you walk off, right? I'd rather those people not in my life, right? And I also feel that, like, there's also when you're about to go tell a very fat lie, you also have a control aspect of it. There's a control aspect in it where you're trying to control the situation to go in your way. I'd rather just be honest. So if the situation is supposed to go your way, it will go your way. Don't lie about it to make it go your way, because it's always going to catch up to you.
Yeah, Vanessa's one of my favorite angels, actually. And like I told you, we just talked about the situation with Miami and Atlanta. And like I say, you could do anything. But like I said, I want to keep it 100 with you, like young kids say, and tell you the truth, ain't sugarcoat nothing with you. So like you say, I like that answer. Be honest with people, they'll appreciate you a lot more than telling their lies and stuff like that. And what is the one technology that has made the world a better place?
The one type of technology that would have that's an interesting question. Well, I'll say cell phones. Cell phones have made the world a better place, a worse place, I don't know, but for the best, it's better communication. The ability to do this while you're interviewing, I'll be able to also have your interview live on Bigo.
Thank you.
We have the ability now to do, whether we don't need full-fledged, Canon cameras or Nikons or whatever. You can just take out your iPhone, bam, bam, you got a full-fledged movie shooting on your phone. So I feel like one of the best technologies that we have right now today is our cell phones. You have it in your hand, and I have it right here.
Yeah, I agree, it's one of them, but it's pros and cons to a cell phone. Yeah, you got people who text and driving, and when you go on dates, they can't put the phone down. And it's just like in the classroom, kids can't focus on that. And like today, like back then when we went to school, I graduated in '99. We didn't have cell phones. So now kids, their communication skills are bad compared to ours. We had to slide a note, do you like me, yes or no? Actually talk to somebody. Our friend had to go talk. Now you just slide in their DM or go to Facebook and stuff. So it has its pluses and minuses, and it got the GPS and communication and social media and with your modeling and my outlets. It does help in that, but it is some cons to that cell phone.
Yeah, but I feel like every type of technology that we have has pros and cons.
Yeah.
Right? There's never going to be something that we have that's amazing, and there's never going to be something that we have that's just downright terrible. There's always going to be something that's the middle ground. Cell phones are amazing, but what makes cell phones bad is not the cell phone, it's the people that use them. I'm sorry. So if we're going to argue that cell phones, like what's the best technology, I'm going to still say cell phones have been one of the best inventions that we have. Hi, sorry, I'm doing an interview. I'm getting interviewed right now. Sorry.
Yeah, plus with the police brutality, it has helped get crime solved and also stuff too.
Exactly. For example, black crime. Sorry, if us black people did not have cell phones, taking our cell phones out, when those cops pull up, we wouldn't be where we are today, getting all the crimes that have been happening finally either resolved, taken care of, or whatever. People are still getting away with shit, but now at least we can say, hey, yo, I'm not putting my cell phone down for nothing, right? Before, back in the day, we didn't have that ability, right? So, like I said, it's the people that's using it that makes it bad.
Yeah.
So for example, Becky that's driving her car down the road talking to Stephanie about the party they're having tomorrow, and the mom driving down the street, whose fault it is? It's Becky's fault that she crashed the car, not the cell phone in her hand.
Yeah.
Becky decided to pick up the cell phone and call Tiffany to talk about the party. That mom was just strolling along with her baby.
Yeah.
Right? The cell phone's not bad. The person that used the cell phone was bad.
Yeah.
You understand? So the person that decides to do fraud on their cell phone, that takes their cell phone to take someone else's information, the cell phone didn't do the bad work. The person holding the cell phone did. So I will always say right now, hey, if I had to choose between the cell phone or the car or the airplane, airplanes are always going to be evolving, cars are always going to be there. But cell phones, I don't care. Next year, there's going to be something new about a cell phone.
Yeah.
Next year after that, there's going to be something new about the cell phone, whether it's in our hand, in our palm, in our face. You understand? And it's going to have some ability to make us do something new that we weren't able to do before. Whereas, what's a plane going to do? Fly us from here to there. Is it going to walk on the moon? Land on the moon? Until that day comes, cell phones are the things that's making us tick right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Along with the smart home devices, I like those too, because I have the Nest thermostat, and I have the lights in my, I have the Alexa, the Google Home, so all those devices are pretty good. Technology has came a long way from back in the day with the CD players, the Discman, the tape players, all that stuff. So
like what? Exactly. You have your MP3 player in your hand now. You have a camcorder. You have a camera. You have an editing tool in your hand. Pretty much a laptop. You can do all the shit you could do before, all separated now in one tool. So yeah, I'm sorry. The only thing the phone can do is drive.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sorry, you're probably going to be able to talk to your phone. Hey, take me to Steven's house.
Yeah.
And it's just going to connect to your car. It's going to take you to Steven's house.
Yes. And the last question we have, what's the hardest thing mentally you have ever done or been through?
Well, being a single mom, it's not easy. A lot of people don't even realize I am a single mom. I don't, because of the modeling I do risque modeling. I am on OF. I can't say it on here, but I am on OF and so forth. So I have a son, and everyone, a lot of people have their stigmas against OF and all that stuff, but like everyone, to each their own. I'm not a full-fledged PORON star, so I'm not gonna be like I'm on there doing some crazy risky shit. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to take my modeling to whatever next level I have in mind.
You're talking about only, right?
Yeah. OF,
okay.
OF. I can only say that right now. I can't say it on here.
Okay. I figured that.
But I pretty much feel like being a single mom is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like having to grow a boy. I'm not growing a daughter. I don't have a daughter. I have a son. Teaching him how to be a man without having a man fully around, other than like my brother and my dad and stuff. It's really hard, right? Because like you have to be the disciplinary person, the person that teaches them what yes means yes, no means no, how to be a man, tie your shoes, pull your pants up, how to use the bathroom. And I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? You know? So like it's been a challenge. He's only 5, but I'm here. People have been telling me a lot of negative-minded individuals have been trying to, pick and choose the path that I've been going should be going down. And I feel like that's the most hard aspect, is like being a mom, is what I'm doing wrong or right? Is it good or bad? How are people gonna take it? How are people gonna judge me? And I've come to the point right now, my son's 5. There ain't gonna be no man in the world that loves me more than this little boy, right? So whatever I choose to do and however I take care of him, he's gonna still love me, right? And I'm not gonna be dumb enough to do some stupid thing that, yes, I'm gonna regret. But I know now I have another human being to think of. When I'm doing the traveling, when I'm doing the meeting of the people, when I'm doing whatever acting, modeling I'm doing, now I have to think about this little boy. So that's I feel like the hardest thing I've actually had to do is just be a single parent, being a parent in general. Not a single, being a parent has been one of the hardest things, but very, very beneficial and meaningful as well. Like I would not give it up for the world. It taught me what love is, how to love, what hard love is, and how to be patient, real patience. So I'm actually grateful for it, even though it has been challenging.
You're doing a great job. A lot of opportunities and making a name for yourself. So eventually you can make it big. That'll be more income for you and him, and be able to open more doors for him and a better lifestyle. And the last question I'll ask everyone, how can let everyone know how they can keep in contact with you on social media?
Well, they can get a hold of me on my Facebook. My Facebook is JODYANNHOW. If they want to message me on there for any reason, they can go there. If it's fans, anything like that, they can also message me on there. On Instagram, all my contact information is on my Instagram, Sugarz World. So SUGARZWORLD, Sugarz World. My email address is on there for any business inquiries. You could also contact me by phone number as well on there. I do have a Twitter. My Twitter, I kind of keep that one a little bit more private. It is Misfits, so you guys can add me on Instagram as well. You guys can add me on OF. The links are on my Instagram as well. It is She's Misfits or She's So Fit. So you guys can add me on there as well.
And do you have a YouTube, a link tree, or no?
I do have a link tree. It is Jody Ann Howell. It's my name, my full name, my real name. You can add me on Linktree. And on my YouTube, it is, I am actually working with someone right now to put my YouTube back up. I did have it up before, and it was very strictly fitness based. But because we are doing a big rebranding, we felt like we decided that taking those things down so that we didn't confuse people would be a better aspect to go. So now it's going to be rebranded as Misfit, so look out for that coming soon.
All right, well, thank you for your time and coming on. Happy to have you finally, and definitely enjoyed this conversation with you.
Me too. Me too.
All right, take care and God bless.
You too.
And thank you all for watching.